I'm a hematologist, I'm a mother, I'm president of Australia, New Zealand and Transplant and Cell Therapies, and chair my own board. But I came to medicine quite in an unusual way. So I was a forensic scientist and crime scene investigator before I did medicine. I actually started medicine first and moved away from it for a period of time. I was too young and too naive and wanted to explore the world. I'm a rare entity in Australia, so I don't have an Australian accent. I've lived here 24 years. My children are born here. I'm also a New Zealander, so I have those two different perspectives. To see people like me in positions like this, taking on a leadership role, taking on an obligation that is really informed by service is really quite important.
I was just wondering if you could maybe chat about how you've been aware of the differences between being a physician and also your incredibly important governance role.
Certainly as a physician, it's a different set of leadership skills. You're working within multidisciplinary teams, you're working within a complex hospital environment. You learn how to make decisions quickly, well-informed, based on evidence, constantly. So we already have that skill set. The governance skill set is slightly different. You need to be able to, in a boardroom, listen to people's perspectives, bring that and synthesize it quickly in order to make effective decisions that are sound, that are evidence-based. But it's a different kind of evidence and it's a different kind of decision making because you're not the only one making the decision and you're not the leader making the decision. In physician land, in our day-to-day, we have a little bit of a narrower scope of decision making because we make a lot of the decisions. Ultimately, we are responsible for those decisions. Whereas on a board, it's the board that's responsible for the decision. And so a collective has to come together, has to agree, has to take ownership and responsibility for those decisions as a group. That's a very different skill set.